What's poppin', y'all? Jack Doherty really met his match this time. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Jack Doherty, who
Met
has
his
gone
match.
viral more times than I can count, he's been famous on YouTube. I think he even went on Dr. Phil. He's been on YouTube since he was like 12 years old, and I do think he's one of the best cases we have of the internet deep frying somebody's brain. He's just content brain consistently. He's the guy that he crashed his McLaren, and he had the guy recording. Like, the guy was just like in a daze, still whiplash. You don't even know what's going on with him. And then he bought him like
Man, the cameraman recording. See, he ain't saying it right. The cameraman was dazed and all that, but he was leaking from the head. Dog was disoriented. And Jack, he ain't even checking on the cameraman. He like, nigga, here, record this. Dog right now recording this with his head leaking from this accident. Didn't care about his cameraman, nobody.
a jet ski after. When he was like, yo, make sure to record me. He's like, yo, we just crashed. This is crazy content. It's like, dog, what the hell is going on here? But he's in OF, the popular 50 Cent song, PIMP. On top of that, he also is an OF distributor himself. Now, we're not calling these people an OF creator. Like an OF distributor himself, doing baiting rainbow men because his brother is into that and they do stuff together. Yes, it's crazy. And people just generally don't like him, not even for those reasons. Well, for the McLaren reason, that's one of them, but because of his behavior and how he treats other people. Now, Jack Doherty's only ever treated me fine. He's a polite kid, I will say, and I told him, this guy has no soul. Like, soul, conscience, things like that. He's just void of that. I wouldn't say he's a psychopath, but maybe more sociopathic, certainly. Narcissist, probably. If we're just armchair psychology right now, we're just throwing things out there. Yeah, for sure, narcissism. But I wouldn't say he's a manipulative guy. Like, he's not. You're not going to be surprised by the actions of Jack Doherty. So I wouldn't consider him manipulative. What you see is what you get. But he ran into Kanel Joseph, who is one of the funniest up-and-coming streamers right now, just massive YouTuber in general. But he's been streaming for years, but he's been a little bit more active now. And he was being interviewed by this girl, Grace. Grace is one of Jack Doherty's, I wouldn't say concubines, because I don't think he's cracking her. At least not unless anything's changed in the past 2 years. But I would say she's one of his serfs. You know, she defends him. It's like the Knight's Guard, right? For Khaleesi. Something like that. Well, he's not Khaleesi, but, she's like the Knight's Guard for him. I wouldn't consider her a nobleman for him, but, yeah, she serves him. Makes him all the money, and she gets her cut, and she rolls around with him, part of his crew. And then this happens, and I'm going to play you guys the clip right now.
Oh, yeah, what are your thoughts on Jack Doherty? Shocking dogs and shit.
He's a
Why?
Because it's Jack Doherty, bro. He's a bro. If he doesn't have no security, bro, he's. Where's he at? Is he behind me? Where's he at?
Would you pull up on him?
I would pull up on him, but like no security. Like I'll pull up on him. I'll pull on him. Where's he at?
I'm not telling you.
You have this girl walking around saying, "What would you do for Jack Doherty?" All this stuff, bro. No one. No,
and what
look,
did you say?
And I said the same thing I'm doing right now.
You said I'm gonna pull up on him.
I'm in your face right now.
Boy, you ain't do
I'm gonna fight you though. There's no point. I'm not that mad. But I'm in your face though.
You wouldn't touch me if you wouldn't touch me.
I just did.
Like you wouldn't touch me.
No, I'm not gonna fight you. What does that get? That's what you need. That's what you need.
You're a baby. You would not do.
You could tell how annoying Jack Doherty are. You could tell how annoying he is just from this conversation they having. You said you was gonna do this. You said you was gonna pull up, and I did. I pulled up on you. I ain't say I was gonna fight you or beat your ass. It's not gonna satisfy me. Whooping on Jack Doherty ain't gonna satisfy nobody.
I'm a baby.
Hold on.
What does that get? That's what you need. That's what you need.
You're a baby. You would not do.
I'm a
touch
baby.
me. But I know for a fact you wouldn't put your hands on me.
So Jack Doherty already wasn't having the greatest time at TwitchCon. Like, he kind of showed he is the bane of most people's. He's an eyesore for most people, not because of his appearance, but it's just barely anybody likes him. That's the problem. And the people that are around him because of money or clout, and they talk badly behind his back, and they say like, nah, dude, if that guy was down, we would not be around him, etc. And it's just, it's kind of sad. But so he got like Neon. He didn't show up to Neon's party. He got like kicked out of Neon's party, or he wasn't allowed in to Neon's party. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Gotta go.
Damn.
Oh, peace out. Have a good time in San Diego.
All right there, buddy. What did I do, bro? Why is he tripping so hard? Damn. Neon's a baby. Tell Neon to come outside now. Now he needs to come outside. Now it's on site. Oh, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
What are you doing?
Niggas do not mess with Jack for real.
Hey, all you're a and so all you guys, you. No. Little skinny jean wearing. You. Nah, you. You. They're holding us captive. We want the smoke. Yo, relax. People are coming, you face. Don't trap me in a Sprinter van, idiot. Don't do that, you stupid.
Where's Claire?
Dog want to be
So,
at
yeah,
this
it's a
party
little
so bad. He ain't even left. Is he still in the front? Dog didn't leave. They talking about you ain't invited. He's still here trying to press people.
Where's Claire?
What are you here for? Leave.
So yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous. Him and Neon have some history. So Neon met his former girlfriend, Sam Frank, through Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty and Sam Frank were besties, best friends, since they were like, 10, 11 years old. And he got her into OF. She quit OF. She's doing the streamer, I Found Jesus, the whole spiel now. So he met her through Jack. And then they had like some static from way back then, like 2+ years ago. 2 years ago, I would say 2023. They had some issues then. And now, of course, like Jack is upset. Neon's up. Neon is for sure more up than Jack in terms of clout points, right? We don't know these people's bank accounts and money. Jack, the one thing that Jack's got, he's got that bread. So his chick's there. If his chick stayed at the party and Jack wasn't allowed in, that's crazy. But anyway, he gets into this interaction with Kanel that I'm going to play you guys right now.
Oh,
we got the glove.
You're gonna get banned on your main income maker right there.
Jack,
Boom.
I got the
Twitch?
glove.
Twitch is not my main income.
Well, then touch me. Do something.
Why are you stuttering? You nervous?
I'm not,
Can I
no.
touch your heart?
Yeah, you should.
Damn! Why you nervous?
Wait.
Why you nervous?
They both on some clout shit.
Yo, he's nervous. No, he's nervous. Feel it. Move up.
This is an Adderall heart. I'm late for life.
Now y'all see Jack security right here? Dog wouldn't have had no say in nothing if this nigga wasn't right here. He'd be quiet as a mouse. Y'all can look at Jack Doherty clips all day. He just press people when security around. He don't even press people. He just be arrogant and shit.
This is the problem
Shit like
with Jack. He's enticing he doesn't try to be likable. And I think he believes that, if I just have money and I talk trash and I'm safe because I pay security, then I'm going to be fine. And yeah, you're fine, but nobody's ever going to like you. Like, imagine, how you might have certain people like doctors or teachers, and they're let's say a teacher, maybe you dated a teacher or something, and then she shows up and she's like, oh, there's this one kid, he's just always doing this and that, and complains about him. Like, someone is always complaining about that one person at their job. Now imagine your job is to be security for one guy, and you're complaining about that one guy. Like, when people ask you about your job, you're like, yeah, man, it pays well, but dude, this punk kid, this guy's, sometimes I wish I could just hang him over, do him like Suge Knight did some people, and just hang him over a balcony and just shake some sense into him. But he pays well, so, I got to do what I got to do. So Jack here, he's trying to antagonize, because Kanel is hilarious. And Kanel also, he just got robbed for 15 bands. He ended up getting his 15 bands back, but some kid at the house stole his 15 bands. And before the kid even stole 15 bands, he did something disrespectful where Kanel was like, all right, now we got to throw hands about that. So Kanel is down to throw some hands. He put on boxing gloves and everything. What that kid did was very disrespectful. I talked about that in a separate video. I may or may not remember to link it in the pinned comment, but it's a funny story. You guys got to watch that one. So Kanel is down for whatever. And he doesn't play tough guy. He's just a funny guy. And you do not want to go back and forth with a funny guy. Like somebody that's funny, I'm always hitting them with the, yeah, man, you're right. Nah, yeah, for sure. Listen, I'm not funny. I'm not a comedian. I do not make people laugh. I'm on some like, yo, if someone has all of that, listen, I'm not going back and forth with you. We can't, I cannot win. So how do you win a battle that you cannot win? That's unwinnable. You don't even enter the battlefield. Yeah, you're going AWOL. You're ditching your post. Yes, absolutely. I might even give away some secrets to the opposing side. I'm not going up against a comedian, a funny guy. And like the way that he handled this whole situation is like Jack is looking at him like, yo, this guy's a punk because he's not going to do anything to me. Everyone's looking at it like, yeah, he's not going to do anything to you because you've got a big giant over there that probably doesn't even want to hurt the guy. That's the thing. Like the security guard is probably like, yo, I wish he would slap him. And damn, I'm going to have to take him off of him. But damn. Yeah,
just slap him.
You guys remember when Jack got robbed too? So Jack comes out of this situation looking embarrassed. And this chick also tried to set up Kanel where she's hitting him with the, oh, you wouldn't say that to him. And that's the thing. Like Kanel pulled up. He said the same thing that he said to that chick. He pulled up on him. He said it to his face. So at that point, it's on Jack to do something. And what did Jack do? He's trying to antagonize him to hit him so the security can do something to Kanel. And do you see how just low that is? Because if you really got a problem with him, you steal off on him first. And then you tell your security to stand out the way. But no, you're not going to do that. And then when he tries to tell him like, yo, you're going to lose your only income stream, Twitch, when he tells him that's not his main income stream, which it's not, the guy's gigantic on YouTube, then he's just stuck. He's like, okay, well, I couldn't bait him into hitting me so my security could take care of him and then I could laugh about it. And I also couldn't like hit him with the, oh, you're going to get banned on Twitch. That's your main money maker. So he makes money elsewhere. So I can't hit him with the money thing. And then if he started talking about the flexing back and forth, that's not going to work because Kanel is not a flex guy. If he did that with DDG, it would work, certainly, because DDG is a flex type of money guy. But that's not going to work with Kanel. So he just stuttered. Like he ran out of, what is it? When you run out of PP on Pokemon, you got no more attacks. You're out of it. But I'm glad these two universes collided. Kanel got to soak up a lot of clout points off of Jack Doherty, like Perfect Cell. Kanel deserves these clout points. I need this guy popping. I'm not going to be on that, like, man, I don't want him to blow up too much. Nah, I need Kanel at the top of the game. This guy's hilarious. He's hilarious. He doesn't harm anybody. He does harmless jokes. And he got face-to-face with one of the most hated people. So now you get the opportunity to farm the hate that people have for him and bring them to yourself. So I'm glad this whole situation happened. I am very glad that nobody got hurt, though. But, they need to throw... Why does Jack Doherty not hit the ring yet? This guy needs to hop in the ring. Maybe the bag hasn't been right because...
You talking about he need to hop in the ring? He not going to hop in the ring with nobody. If Jack Doherty can't substitute his security to box for him, he not boxing.
As much as Jack's always walking around with security, he definitely loves himself a bag. And if the bag is right, if the price is right, that guy's going. And I don't mean going like that. Super pause on that. But let me know what y'all... Well, actually, he might be going like that, too, if the price is right. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see you on the next one.
Nah, that shit goofy and crazy. He goofy and crazy.